It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I bend, I see the from the
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside with 30 at the 27.
Mustang 19. Ready. 7 Pirates. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Pirates.
Richardson going right to the air. Connecting over the middle with Downs. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Warriors 70. Go.
They go play action with Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lions move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
The Colts coming in looking for win number 6 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Richardson to throw off play action. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Get it. 70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cougar 19.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Gets it out wide quickly. Burks with it. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
He gets it to Burks again. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Nifty move. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Stroud sets up the play action. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out in a tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. 4th down. Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. On a slant, here's Collins. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Montgomery. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. They try again with Montgomery. And another negative play there as they stop him again. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Looked like an issue with his snap, but he pulled it. Wide left. It's no good.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept you in a lot of games, and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
Okay, ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well,
they are back to 500 on the year. Got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Richardson out of the shotgun. They'll get that one to Taylor, complete.
And they work this well.
Richardson looking to throw this.
He'll find his man. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
2nd and 6 at the
Buffalo
Texans' 48-yard line.
7 Pirates.
Here's Richardson to throw. It's complete. Burks.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. 19 lock. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Ready?
Now Richardson. They'll find Giddens out of the backfield.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Warriors 70. Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to the air with Richardson.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brian Branch from the secondary. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Stroud.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up a third down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Stroud to throw it.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor,
45 yards.
and the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Point after, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Got his man down.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Looking to put a drive together.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 32-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amari Barno. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
He gets this with a bounce. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down.
Ashton Dulin, 48 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Colts 21, Texans nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud working out of the gun. This one swung out to Montgomery.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
A 7-yard gain. And the Texans first down. A gain of 7. First down.
Running left, Montgomery.
Now a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Here's Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Stroud looking to throw.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now
On the quick, right?
2nd and 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Stroud.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz from 8 yards out.
And the Texans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So that, Charles, their first score of the ballgame, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Richardson to throw off play action.
They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10.
Now he's going to step up and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Pardon, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Let's go. Let's go.
They go play action with Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Off play action. Richardson. He'll try and do this himself.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turned.
Ready. 18. Pioneer. Let's go.
Richardson working from the gun.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Josh Downs there to make the grab. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Texans 7. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And Stroud now to throw. Open man is Collins. He's got it. And they'll get 8 out of this
before being stopped at the 28. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. J.T. Tuimoloau in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
18. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stroud. It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
19
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And unable to get downhill there, so take this up to about the 37. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Richardson looking to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
19 Lions. 18.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one complete to Doolin. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 33.
Big gains and success. This one over 30.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Play action. Now Richardson. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Texans 7. Rigoberto
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th
Sauce Gardner puts it on. And the Colts are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Panther 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Richardson looking to throw this. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect